There we go. I'm trying to find this angle brush. Yeah, this angle brush ain't gonna do shit. I'm just gonna put it. Hey. I'm gonna go a little bit. Should I go darker? Should I try to? Yeah, I gotta go. Bum, 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 bum. Ah, that's actually not that bad of a color. Hey, hey. Thanks, Maria. Thank you, thank you. All right, now go back into working on the sword again. Oh shit! This was too much black. What was I thinking? I overdid it with this big time. I got sunshine. Yo, what's up, Lily? Oh, hey, Lily, I got something to show you. Let me know when you're ready. What the fuck? I just made the same. I just made the same color. That's it. I'm like, what the fuck? Did you hear me? Okay, hold on. Look, I'm gonna show you what I have your little painting ready. So you probably heard me talk about my news, my most recent news of the week. Dun, dun. Oh, I quit my job. Yeah. I mean, I feel like I'm not losing any more hair now. I'm not kidding. Like I was literally having bald spots on my head from that job. Oh fuck! I was trying to, you know, I have some markets that I'm doing this month. Yeah, do one for sure next week. I'm trying to see if I get into one this weekend. Well, yeah, this weekend, and then I want to get into another one the following week too. See how it goes. I'm just glad that I got into one. We'll see how it goes. It's so funny because like I was selling Doodle and like Big Ray. I was like that like you know like some people. I mean most people are gonna be like, what the fuck? Like why'd you do that? Like, you know like because I had told Doodle and Big Ray like, oh, you know, like I felt like it was time, better time than now, right? And then I was telling them like how, you know, like how people are gonna be like are gonna say that like I'm dumb or whatever, or like start like, you know, like, you know what I'm saying, like do the typical like doubting me about what I'm doing. And that's literally like what happened when like someone came in that I know, and kind of was like started doubting, like, oh, like, you know, like, oh man, you sure you want to do that? But it's funny because like this same person also supports a e-girl. Now, my bro, that's crazy how like someone like that could be like me negative towards me of what I want to do with my, like, you know, I actually have like a goal, and then they're okay to support a dude. It's big, yeah, big time. Like I'm like, bro, at least like, dude, I don't know. It's like you know, it doesn't surprise me, but I'm like, come on, man, like you lit. I'm like, this dude literally gives money to some girl that doesn't do anything besides literally. It's like, you know what panhandling is? Well, pretty much like begging. Like, so it just drew me. I was like, dude, it's. Oh man, so I'm trying to do. There's not that, honestly. There's not that many like cons coming up. There is some, but they're like two of them that I saw. One of them is kind of expensive. One of them is $400. It's 2 days, but it's like a small little Comic Con. But I need to check the date on that one, because if that one might be the same day of another, like of a pop up that I'm doing. But honestly, I'd rather do a pop up than something that big at the moment, because I feel like, dude, like $400. I mean, even though it's not too bad, but for right now, I'm just trying to like make quick cash. And there's another one. There's like a small anime convention that's like not that close by, but they're kind of insane. They're kind of insane with this one because they're charging 150 for 1 day. I think it's 1 day. I gotta double check, but I'm pretty sure it's like 1 day. But it's like a really small like con. Like I didn't I. It's like in a mall type of thing. But I think, yeah, I'm pretty sure it's 1 day. But the thing is like I don't know if it's worth it. Well, like the thing is like it's also a drive. Like it's a 3 hour drive. But I think it's kind of like, I don't know, man. It's just like because they only charge they only charge the art, like they only charge the vendors, which I'm not a big fan of. I'm like, bro, like if you charge, yo, what's up, dude? I'm like, if you charge the like the people, like it's because it's like kind of I understand, like I kind of understand, like if you're a small con and you want to grow, I get that you're gonna do things for free, but dude, I feel like they're charging for a small con. I feel like I feel like they're charging way too much. They're charging like 150, and I'm like, fuck. I'm like, oh, I don't know about that. For such a small con, I'm like, I mean, that's like, I don't know if people are gonna show up. I just rather do a local pop up. That's going to be cool. Will they let you film for your content? Most of the time, I don't know, to be honest. I mean, for the most of the time, I'm always. So the way I do it is I usually film myself, but I film I don't direct it to people, like to the public. I usually just film myself, so I don't hear people complain about me filming them or something. No, I don't. The thing is, I don't think so, because I also looked up. I also looked up like because I think they've done it before, and I looked up like the ratings of that con, and it's not like that great. I'm trying to talk to someone that lives in that area. I want to ask them if they've done it before. Because ratings, they're also not that as truthful, Oh, Doodle, we're talking about like events and stuff, like art events and stuff. And I was just talking about like I found like a little small con that's happening that's like 3 hours away from me, but I'm not sure if it's worth it because it's pretty pricey for a small con. Like I would do it if it was $50, but 150, man. Being that's not that close by. Like I would have to make up the cost of the table, plus the cost of my gas. So that would be like $200. Well, not the gas, but like in total would be like $200 because I think it will take me like $50 for that. Yeah, so I don't think I'm gonna do that. I already signed up for some pop ups. I sent it to one pop up for next week. I'm trying to get into some other pop up for this week. I'm hoping I get into this one for this week. So I signed up for quite a bit. So I think I'm just gonna do some pop ups. At least starting out. Yo, what's up, Bastani? Honestly, all the pop stuff I ever done, the most I ever paid for a pop up was $50. It was the most expensive pop up I've ever done. They usually averaged around 20 to $30, which is not bad. But I feel like that's more reasonable. The $50 one wasn't worth it. I only sold like one thing. There was one that I used to like a lot, but I don't think that person does it anymore. Because I tried to look it up, and like the last time they posted was like over a year ago. But I like doing like this lady's because the way she did it was like if you sold stuff, that's whenever you would pay like the fee. If you didn't sell anything, then you wouldn't uh, pay like a fee. What's so crazy? Oh, thank you. But yeah, Lily, I think I'm still doing your painting tomorrow. It's funny because I have a friend that like wants to hang out, and I'm like, bro, I'm not gonna be hanging out anytime soon. I was like, I gotta grind. I told him every day counts now for me. All right, appreciate it, House. I'll be honest, I've never even like like I've never even heard. I've never even seen that anime. Like even pictures of it, because usually I can see pictures of it, but I don't. I've never seen like anyone talk about it besides you. I had to make sure that you didn't make up this anime yourself. You're just trying to self promote your anime. Oh yeah, I was trying to tell you, House, the other day, but I guess you weren't listening. But I was saying that I quit my job the other day, so I'm trying to do art full time. It was my comfort show growing up. Nah, nah. I mean, honestly, during that time, show there was like a lot of like animes like that. Well, thanks, House, but don't don't give me don't give me. I appreciate it, but let's see how it goes before we say congrats. Maybe I might end up behind a McDonald's or something. Oh, thanks, Liddy. I'm trying this new flavor called watermelon on watermelon lemonade. I like watermelon, I like lemonade. But yeah, we'll see how it goes. Right? Hoping for the best. Hoping for the best. The only thing I can do, right, is just grind and be positive and shit like that. Yeah, I started signing up for events and stuff. Oh yeah. How's it going, Doodle, with your artwork for your event? Did you get some progress done yesterday? Yeah, but as of right now, I think I'm just gonna do like local stuff and then branch out the following month to like um outside the city. Got heard. You talking about Doodle? Doodle. Yeah, yeah, yeah. How was your weekend? I just woke up like an hour ago. I just played with my dog because it was pretty decent outside. It was 85. That was like the coolest it's been for like a long ass time. Oh man, I have the same color font. I, yeah, I took my dog to go play. Well, my dog's happy that I'm here more now. He was really excited. He's like, "What the fuck?" When he saw me come out my bedroom, he's like, "What the hell?" But yeah, it was pretty good outside. It was 85 with wind. Yeah, that's the best it's been like this whole summer. How was y'all weekend? What y'all end up doing this weekend? Hey, bye bye. Oh, that's better. Thank you, Lily. Yeah, it changed. At least for me. The thing is, like, it's weird when you're like for like OBS, because like OBS shows a different color than like if I would look at like Twitch, it's like the like actual Twitch chat or to like Twitch itself. But yeah, it helps. I appreciate it. Oh no! Oh damn! Yeah, yeah, yeah. I was looking at Twitch chat, and then I was like, "Oh shit, you still have to." Okay, I was like, "Okay, good thing I don't." What'd you end up doing this weekend, Lenny? I just, I've been watching a bit of documentaries, mainly to like try to fall asleep, right? Because that's what helps me like fall asleep. But it's been motivating when you hear about like people's paths to like their journey to where they're at now and stuff like that. It kind of like it motivated me to keep going and stuff like. Well, keep going. I just started, but you know, the only thing I tell myself right now is like, this time is gonna be different. This time, I gotta keep pushing. To be honest, not much. I hopped into a game on someone else's stream. I sketched a bit and wait. Hold on. Sorry, this is a little bit too loud for me. I hopped into a game on someone else's stream. I hoped into I sketched a bit and then I died and then died from hangover for a while. Oh shit. It's been one lazy weekend. We are getting over being sick most. Oh yeah, I forgot your kids were sick. That's good. Yeah, I don't, bro. Yeah, I don't like, especially now. I don't think I'm gonna be drinking. Like, yeah, I don't. I think now I won't be drinking like that for a while because I feel like I don't have that time to recover. Like honestly, like dude, like last time when I drank, Jesus, fuck, they do like It took me like 3 days to fully recover and not feel like crap. And I don't have 3 days now to be doing it. I don't know if you guys like see other artist streams and stuff like, but there's like sometimes where there's like artists that puts like not like they put it like in their title or whatever the like or they put it on their screen they're like not no talking stream and I'm like bro I can see why they do that sometimes because I'm pretty sure some of them are hungover because that's how I felt one time where it's just like I was hungover and I still like decided to stream and I was like oh man I felt like crap. Fully, I'm still a bit bluff from it, and yeah, dude. That's what, dude. It's funny because that's how I felt like. I don't know how. I think it was like last month, and it was on a Friday. Dude, I had like a hangover. Partly because I didn't drink enough water though. That was the big thing. Is that I did not drink enough water. That's what really messed me up. I think if I had drinking like a good at least like some water, I would have felt that awful. But you know, it is what it is. That's a big possibility. I watched a few. Wait, two comic book artists and then an ink artist. I vibe with those no talking ones sometimes. You think I should not talk? You think I'll probably get more followers if I don't talk and show my face? I think about that sometimes. I'm like, man, maybe it's beneficial if I don't show my face. The sugar too. Oh yeah, sugar. Yeah, because I used a chaser too. Oh, yeah, dude. I was taking shots and chasers, which I don't eat. Dude, I don't fucking. Especially tequila. I fucking hate tequila, but that was the only thing I had. Yeah. When someone gives you tequila for free, a bottle of tequila for free, you take it, you know? And then I dealt with the consequences later. Yeah, because my chaser was with those those little like those flavored spiked drinks. Which didn't really help. I think that makes shit worse, to be honest. To use those as chasers, because when I would like, because they just taste like juice, right? Those spiked drinks. So I was just drinking them away. You know when I knew I fucked up. I knew I fucked up whenever I woke up from bed and I was like, fuck. Cause like it was I was drinking with people from like a different community on Discord, cause we have I hang out with like some friends on Discord. We have like game night and stuff like that, and and then like when I woke up, I was like, oh fuck, when did I go to bed? And that's when I knew I fucked up. I literally rolled out of my bed, didn't even want to get off the floor. Sometimes the floor is like really cold. Like I understand why dogs like sleeping on the floor. Like my dog, I don't think like my dog hardly like sleeps on his bed, which reminds me I gotta watch his bed. But yeah, cause I got him like a pretty nice bed, and he probably sleeps on it maybe once or twice every month, but not that often. But he moves, dude. He moves so much. Like he used to sleep in my room, but I had to kick him out because he moves too much. Uh, and I'm a light sleeper, cause he would like move from like he would just like throughout the night he would move to like one side of the room to the other, and he would like do that quite often. I was like, bro, I can't fucking like sleep, cause I'm like really light sleeper. Like once he stood up, I woke up type of thing. So I just let him roam around the house at night. Yeah, I need a yeah. Someone told me about some pillow that they told me like I should get one. I think they told me it's $150. So I'm like, God, fuck. But it might be worth it, you know. Maybe I might finally get a good night's sleep. Yeah, I got one of those pillows, and it's worth every penny. That's the thing. The penny's worthless now. You know they stopped producing pennies. Wait, actually, maybe the penny will be worth more now because they stopped producing them. I have a penny that's from it's from 1940 something. I have some coins that I have collected like years like when I was younger. Cause I was like, I was like, when I had found some old like coins, I would keep them because I was like, man, I feel like these are gonna be worth something later. I still have them. I have like 5 coins. One's a big dollar coin. That's like really old. I got a penny that's old. I got I think no, actually I have like a $2 I think I have $2 coins. I don't know. I haven't looked at them in a while. But now that we're getting less and less with physical money, do y'all still use physical money? I honestly I don't even remember when's the last time I used physical. No, actually, the last time I actually like used physical money, or not used, but like had physical money is whenever I did my last event, my last well not even no that's a lie, because the last art event I did was like this month, and no one paid with cash. It was like a year ago, I think, or was it? I don't know. Whenever, not my last, but my second to last art event I did, that was someone had paid with cash. Sometimes for my kids, I keep a stash of 200s and smaller bills just in case. Oh, just in case we go in like in a apocalypse and stuff like that, or like the electricity goes down. I have for that. If that happens, I have like a cow costume for my dog, so I could trick someone into believing that he's a cow. Yeah, I still use. Damn. Yeah, honestly, there's places here that you know. There's places here that don't even accept cash. Cause the reason why is because of counterfeit stuff. You know. Where you live, house, they probably use cash still, huh? Cause I know you said you live in a small community, and I know usually small communities still use like cash and stuff. That and Robert, yeah. Shit. I mean, I don't. Do people still? Yeah. Well, that's a. Yeah. I mean, I think honestly, I think the most common place that people use cash is probably the gas station. I think. I was gonna say, like, do people even still rob places? Because I feel like you're not gonna get much anymore. Because at least, oh, I guess maybe in the small towns and stuff. But sometimes, mostly card here. Yeah. Because I forgot where I went. I think. I think I went to like a store or something, and literally like all the checkouts said card only. It's Lancaster. It's not exactly involved. That's true. Y'all about y'all y'all about like a kind of a generation behind. Oh, boo! I gotta. uh, nah, it's not bad though. Honestly, like thinking about it now, like if I would live there now, I think I would like it because of how like not because I feel like I develop into like an introvert getting older, and that might be well most people become because I just feel like a lot of older people become introverts and stuff like that. Because like oh at least like for me I can only speak for myself, but like now that like I like to be like like alone and like I don't really like being around people. I feel like living in Lancaster now would be kind of ideal. Cause you got like where I live now, but like no matter what time, well, besides like almost like maybe like 30 minutes before closing type of thing, but most places are packed around here, and that's why I hate going to the store here. Like if you're not going like early, like when the store opens, or very late before like before the store closes, it's gonna be packed. And like everyone here, oh my gosh, dude, like everyone here thinks that thinks that they have the right of way. Hold on, yeah. The out in the outskirts, it's still pretty good. Besides the idiot racing, only issue here is almost all the stores lock everything up. Is that how you clean your ears with Q-tips? I heard that that's not the right way to clean your ears. I just don't know how else to clean my ears. Like I had a friend, like I had someone tell me, oh yeah, you shouldn't use Q-tips to clean your ears and all that. How the fuck do I clean them then? And then I watched like a video of Dr. Oz talking about just using your finger, but I feel like that doesn't clean like a good enough amount. And I don't know. I still use Q-tips. Yeah, I mean, I don't know how else. Besides, it's like besides using that, your finger or like one of those freaking like water things. But I don't know. Honestly, like I went to the ear doctor one time because I was like I wanted to know like if there's any clog in my ears, and the ear doctor's like, no, your ears are pretty clean. And I was like, dude, and this was like a couple years back, and I was like, damn. He's like, yeah, your ears are pretty clean. I was like, okay. You know, I was thinking maybe sound waves might clean my ears. Like like I put my headphones loud at a loud wave. It's like vibrations and might liquidate the wax. The, a power washer. You know what I'm saying? Do you know what I'm talking about? How's those like I've seen those in on like I don't see them as often anymore, but like on TikTok, they like the TikTok shop stuff. Like they used to promote them a lot, where it's just like what do they call it? They're like you put them in the ear, and then like they're like you shut them in your ear, and then like wait. Well, actually, I don't remember if it was your ears or your nose. Honestly, I don't even remember. After thinking about it, I'm like, shit, I don't know. I kind of got lost. I had to use eardrops to clean it. I had to use eardrops to clean it after I went to the doctor and asked them how I'm supposed to clean it. Eardrops? They told you eardrops? I honestly I don't know, man. I'm a I'm a I'm a how do you say how do you say I'm someone that doesn't believe in what people just tell me, even if they say they're perfect, like even if they're professionals. This mainly because I'm like I don't know. I don't trust doctors that often because I'm like unless they're telling me like, oh, I need to do this because I'm dying. But beyond that, like if it's not in that case, I always feel like they're trying to just sell me stuff. But that's my paranoia. I like to have a little. I like to have a little. I leave a little bit of earwax in my ears to prevent bugs from going in my brain. I feel like the earwax will stop them. Because I feel like if you have your ears too clean, that's just a straight way to your brain. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, honestly, I don't know how long ago has it been since I gone to the doctor. Well, the last time I went to the doctor was whenever I had COVID, but they didn't really give me. I mean, the only thing they told me was like, "Oh yeah, you have COVID. That's it." They didn't. That was pretty much it. Well, I guess at that time there wasn't really anything. That's a big fear of mine. Damn, earwig stories from when I was little messed up. Well, what I was little messed me up. Oh, you know what? Like watching videos of like people saying, "Oh yeah, you gotta make sure whenever you put on your headphones that there's like you gotta check that there's nothing in there hiding." I was like, "Damn." Yeah. like I stopped honestly stopped going to like a therapist because I felt like she was like at a point. I'm like I just felt like she just kept wanting me to come back to her, even though like I felt like there was no progress being done after like a couple of months. I was like, like she helped me for like a good 2 years, like well I'll say like a good a year and a half. But towards the like before I had told her like I was calling it quits, like her like when I had issues, a lot of the stuff she was telling me, a lot of oh that's nothing compared to other people, dude. I know people that have been going for like 5 to 10 years. I'm like, God damn, that seems kind of well. I mean, I don't know. I can't say that seems excessive because I don't know what they're going through, you know. But like her remedy, like in the beginning, well, I guess like she helped me out with like big issues, but towards the end, uh, like I felt like her solution was like almost the same shit, and it was kind of like upsetting me to be honest. Like, cause she kept on telling me, "Oh, you just need to get a hobby," and I'm like, "Bitch," I'm like, "Bro, I go to the gym, I paint, you know, like I do all this different stuff," and I was like, I get it, like I already have hobbies, I already have, I mean, like I told her, I do all this other stuff, and I'm not kidding, like she kept bringing that up too. She's like, "Oh, have you thought about like doing something like new?" Or I'm like, "Bro, that's yeah." I'm like, "All right, if that's the case, I'm." But I just felt like my time with her was just like maybe something I could just deal with myself. And she was pretty expensive too. I was paying like 200 a session, and the session was like 45 minutes. And she would always end sessions early, which drove me kind of crazy. But I feel like that's how it is sometimes. I think you just tend to grow out, and sometimes you just don't need it, you know, when it's that as big of an issue. Because I felt like my issues later on didn't really feel that big, where I'm like, I need a therapist type of thing. You know, like I stopped swimming in fresh water or type of stuff because like after I heard about the that amoeba, like that brain eating amoeba stuff type of stuff in fresh water, I'm like, oh fuck that, dude. I used to swim in like lakes and all this different shit, and I was like, hell no, I stopped doing that. I'm like, I'm not about that no more. You get the tools you need to deal with the problems and stressors in a healthy manner on your own. Then sometimes that's all you need. Yeah, honestly, like you know the biggest thing that like I think like man like I think the biggest thing that I learned is that I mean like the thing oh man it's just like like I tried to tell someone because someone used to come in here and it's like vent, bro. But like I told them, I'm like, man, I seems like you need to go to like a professional because I was like, venting is like I can't really help you with like a lot of the issues that they're having. Like, well, like at first I can't really help you. Like I'm not gonna say anything because that's not like I don't want to to go by what I say because I'm not no one to say anything, right? But I remember they got upset because and they're like, oh, then why that's what friends are for though. I'm like, nah, that's not true. I was like, that's not true. Friends are not meant to be your therapist. I told them I don't mind people venting to me, but if you just come in here venting all the time, that's something else. And they're like, well, I have other friends that are okay. They're like, oh, I have other streamers that are okay for me coming in and venting. I was like, they might just, I was like, honestly, they might just be ignoring you and just like let you do that for viewership. But I'm like, yeah, friends like are not meant to drop your baggage. I'm like, people have their own baggage to deal with, like even though you don't think it's like. Even though you think I mean, sometimes people don't say nothing, and you think it's okay, but dude, like, what's it called, like putting more baggage to someone that's already stressed, where like you don't even know what's going on in their life. It's not bueno. Like sometimes you even add more stress to someone. And that person, after I told them that, they no longer came back. Yeah, like I said, like I don't mind people like venting once in a while, but if it's like a continuous thing where it's just like, bro, geez, like, because I usually tell the people like my advice for the most part is always the same thing. Is like try to figure out a solution or like a plan to like improve or like blah blah blah, moving forward and stuff like that. Because I cut off a friend because the only time they want to grab nuts with me, or well, the only time whenever we had lunch, they would always complain about the same shit. And I would tell them, I'm like, what are you doing to improve and blah blah blah. And they're like, oh, nothing. I'm like, well, shit, she ain't gonna get better by itself. I mean, for the most part, usually stuff doesn't get better by themselves. Sometimes we do, but relying on it to happen by itself, that's. But yeah, that person disappeared. It's so funny. That person disappeared, but when I had seen them, I seen them not that long ago because I joined like a friend's stream, and she was in there. They're in there trauma dumping, and I was like, bro, it's funny because that person was like ignoring them. I was like, yeah. Dude, I remember I saw like the news about those people that do those like what's it called, those what is it, like those obstacle courses. So there was a lady that did one, I forgot what it was called. They were like, but they were like, it was like some mud obstacle course. But what to call it? She didn't have goggles on, and so like some of the mud went in her eyes, and like that mud had some type of like bacteria or something, some parasite that made her go blind. Oh hell no! It's usually the same condition though. I've noticed that usually whenever it's like something that's like, um, I feel like bacteria parasites like live off of like warm climates. Cause that's what happened. It was just like that mud was like, well, it was also hot outside. Sometimes I sit and watch people trump up in lives and toss fits when no one feeds into it. Oh yeah, yeah. Big Big Ray always thinks it's funny when people come in here and like sometimes not many people do that no more, but like when people thought that like thought that it was okay to do it like in here. Big Ray thought it was funny because I'll be just like telling them straight up, like, like what I thought. And like I don't really baby people. No, well, like I said, but like mainly it was for like the people that would often come in here and like they would want me to like feel bad for them. Cause there was another person that would come in here and oh my gosh, dude, this person would literally like would always have some story about how his day was going bad. And it was some young person. I'm like, bro, like no offense, but like I told him, I'm like, bro, you still live with your parents, you have no job. You don't have no bills. Like, how bad is your life right now? And after that day, they disappeared. Yo, what up, Jeff? Thanks for the resub. Pessimists drive me insane. Yeah, yeah. Big Jeff's been here for a long time. He he used to have we met in MySpace. We used to play checkers online, and then he had asked me how old I was and where I was located and stuff like that. And I was young at that time, so I gave him my location. And then we became friends. And here's crazy how I've been busy prepping for my favorite festival and my girl's moving in. Oh, nice! What's your favorite festival? Is it the dinosaur one? Dino. Very nice, man. I hope you have fun. When is that? Oh, that's next month, right? I don't, dude. I haven't been really active on Discord at all, really. I've been occupado. Like the only thing I do is like post my art. To be honest, I don't really yeah. Oh, why? Because it was too big? Wait, why? Wait, actually, why? Oh, it's a hazard? Or were they too pointy? Man, I swear I saw a video. Well, this was another festival, but I was like, I'm pretty sure I saw other people with that like similar type of stuff. But I mean, I'm pretty sure different festivals have different requirements or whatever. You think if you kind of like shave them down, like make them more like round or something. That one in Chicago is kind of straight. I posted when you get. Oh, okay. Oh, damn. That reminds me of like something from what they call it, Resident Evil 4. It came out good though. Yeah, I mean, they don't really look pointy, but I guess that's the requirement. Yeah, honestly, I thought they were going to be more pointy, but they look like they look pretty round. Yeah, I mean, shit. I don't think you could make them even more rounder how they are already. If anything, I would cut them off and replace them with a rubber material you can print. Oh, okay. I didn't. Oh, so they're like detachable, kind of like foam. Would you be like? Would the material be like almost like foam type of thing? Oh, I guess you said rubber. Yeah, somewhat. Would it be like almost this? Would that material be like look have the same type of form like structure? I don't know. I guess I don't know too much about the 3D printing stuff. Yeah, I don't know. I have connections at the dinosaur rave, so I should be able to get them in. Would you? How would you feel if like right? You got the connections through and stuff like that. You got your antlers through. What if it's like some Final Destination shit where you're raving and there's someone on top of someone's shoulder, and then they slip and they caught up through your antlers and like your antlers like goes through their like body and they're just like on the they're just like right there on your antlers. It's like some Final Destination thing. How crazy would that be though? Would you? Do you think you would continue raving? Because I mean, at that point, you can't really do anything. Don't kill, right? Probably you probably wouldn't want to kill the vibe. Does it mean that person's still alive and they're still raving too because they're so hopped up on all that different stuff? They're just like, the reason why I say that because I recently watched a movie where like some guy like it was some like action movie where like some guy breaks into like a club. It was a rave club, and like he starts to burn up the club, but the ravers don't even pay attention. They thought they just keep raving, and then you see the building burning up, and they're just going harder and stuff like that. What the fuck? But yeah, I hope you have fun, and I hope the move goes well with you and your girlfriend. Yeah, yeah. I started becoming I quit my job, Jeff. So I'm trying to become a full-time artist now. So next time you see me, you might see me, doing well, or you might see me, you might not see me anymore. I might be behind a McDonald's begging for money or something. Hey. Feel this way, my girl, my girl, my girl. My girl. Thanks. I had a rave homie pack up and move to California last month. He was Hispanic, you said? He's been posting on TikTok about it and getting a decent amount. Oh, because you said homie. Usually homies are Hispanic. Yeah, Lily, the person that was chatting earlier, she had told me that she's similar to Mr. Beast. So she told me that she was gonna donate 20,000 subs to me in a bit. So I'm happy about that. So, Oh, thank you, 30,000. Hell yeah. Let me see what that adds up to. God, and this is why I like the internet. You just meet. Let me see. Let me see what that adds up. How much is a sub nowadays? Holy shit! It's a lot of money. I mean, that's not a lot of money, to some, but I appreciate you, Lily, for the 30,000 subs. Um, yeah. That's why I'm making her a painting because she donated 30,000. I'm making her this small painting. This is worth 30,000 subs, I think. Big row. Oh, yeah. We'll see how it goes, though. We'll see how it goes. But yeah, thanks for your support, Jeff. Thanks for supporting me for a year. Much appreciated, man. I had to get a failed root canal fixed this morning, and I've just been. What the fuck? What is a failed root canal? Like, can you sue the person that gave you a failed root canal? I had a friend that did that. Well, that sued a dentist because they did a bad procedure. I forgot what he had, but yeah, I had a friend that sued what they call it, his dentist. It was so crazy because like the dentist like, okay, like I make you a deal. If you don't sue me, I'll fix your whatever issue for free. And then like somebody and my friend's like, what the fuck? Why you think I'm gonna let you mess up my like dude, you messed me up the first time. Why would I let you like mess with my teeth a second time? So my friend ended up winning. So that guy had to pay for my friend's like the fix for his whatever. I think it was also I want to say it was also a root canal thing too. And then he also had to pay him out like some other type of stuff too. He didn't tell me exactly how much he got, but I think it was a good amount. And I think because of that the dentist got in trouble, and I don't think he could practice anymore because the place that his practice was like shut down. The place I went to before was a shotgun dentist. She was bouncing from room to room. What the fuck? Shotgun dentist? I never heard of that before. Dude, just imagine if our teeth were like similar to like sharks and stuff, where like it gets regrown, bro. If that was possible, dude, that would be crazy. Like there would not be any type of dentistry. Oh damn. Was that? Were you always going to the shotgun dentist? Was that like your main dentist? I heard somewhere they made a drug that makes humans regrow teeth, but I don't know how effective. Man, I wouldn't even. Honestly, I would. Fuck that. I mean, I wouldn't be surprised if there is something about that because I've heard that they've I know they came out with like some drug where you could regrow tissue. It's mainly for like people that like tear their like they tear their like ACL and stuff like that, and so they could regrow their tissue like that. But yeah, I wouldn't be surprised if they have pills like that too. It's just kind of crazy. I don't know. I wouldn't. Yeah, I wouldn't test those drugs. I feel like, man, you'll end up growing like a freaking an eye or something later. That'd be kind of scary. Tonight. Tonight. I feel like what's a better way to do this shit? Maybe this might help me. Yeah, man, let me know how it goes, how your rave goes, and how your festival goes, and how that move goes with your girlfriend. Love you tonight. Oh shit, what the fuck? Let's see how this shit works. Let's see if this goes how I want it to go. It's decent. But you know what I noticed? The least the least watched channel is probably the art channel. Cause I seen videos of like big streamers like doing big raids for like small streamers, or like donating like a crazy amount of subs to like small streamers. I'm not even kidding. None of them were art streamers. I was like, man, maybe one day I'll change that. I'll raid some. If I ever get big enough, I'll raid some art streamers. Oh, I mean, I would always give some art streamers, some subs to, at the amount that I could, give. But yeah, I just wish like this overall artist get more recognition. But I mean, I get it. I get it. Like it's more about the entertainment versus art is more about watching paint dry type of shit. So. Oh, that's way better now. Oh, you can't tell from what I'm doing because it's still kind of wet, but. But like I said, one day, I'll show some love to other. If I'm able to raid with a big, with big, with a big group. That's way cool, man. Yeah, it's way better. Man, it's so funny. It's like that's why I don't. One of the things one of the reasons why I don't like just raid random people anymore, or like random artists, because I remember I raided one artist, and then like I'm not kidding, like, and then like the following day or the following week or something, they were talking crap about people, artists. They're talking crap about like how like they don't think that people that do fan art are like actual artists. Like what the fuck, bro? Like I just rated you not that long ago, and you're over here talking crap. That made me feel like it made me feel stupid. I was like, oh, well. Yeah, they end up unfollowing me like that same week too. I was like, well, all right. I don't know if you're still in here, Lily. Actually, you know what? I should have done that with this shit over here. Got me feeling. Alright. Alright, now I gotta get back to the. Actually, I'm pretty far into it because I just need to finish up the sword. The tree, I gotta let it dry for a bit, but I can start doing the background in just a bit when I'm done with the sword. Ooh, this might be a little bit too. Hey Jeff, have you ever been to one of Shaq's concerts? I'm back. I was having dinner. Oh, no worries. No worries. I thought everyone had left. I was just over here talking to myself for a good bit. Yeah, I've seen him a few times. He puts on no good. Hey, I got a question to ask you because I saw a podcast that they're like talking to like a DJ. I just want to hear your thoughts of it. I personally, I'm just curious. I don't really, really care too much. But so they were talking about. They asked this DJ. They're like, how much of the concert or like the festivals or stuff like that are like pre like are real, like that they actually be, messing with all that shit. And he's like, honestly, he's like, most of it, he says like, this is not, like verbatim or anything, but like he had said he's like maybe like 80% of the show or like pretty much is like this the main tracks are like what they actually do, and he's like uh most of but most of it is just like already pre-record, like it's pre-recorded stuff, like because he's like he just says, he's like, dude, just imagine like if you're doing like multiple days and like multiple festivals. He's like, don't you think it's gonna be tiresome? I was like, that's true. Yeah. Because he's like, yeah, he's like, dude, he's like, all the, like, he's like, pretty much everyone does it. He's like, if you don't think everyone does it, he's like, you're insane. And I just thought, what's your thought? I was like, to me, I guess it's, like, I think, I don't, like, this is my assumption, but being that it's like EDM, like, type of stuff, I feel like that's more, like, I feel like it's more acceptable because it's more about the environment of, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, it's more about the environment, and like, and a lot of times, like, it's different, right, for festivals and stuff like that, because it's more of a visual thing too, versus like, let's say like going to go watch like a certain artist sing or something like that, which is like a lot of times I mean, it's not like how EDM concert or like festivals are and stuff, which is like visual, and then like, you know am I right on that? I mean, that's just my opinion on it. That's why I was like, oh, like for me, I wouldn't give a like care too much if it was like pre-recorded or not. But I'm not that deep into it either, so I guess I'm not that big of a. If you had to play every show as a big artist, I feel like you get arthritis. Yeah, I mean, not only arthritis, but like just just the fatigue, like. Cause like I know there's always like people complaining about, oh man, this dude wasn't like, oh, this guy wasn't actual like live or whatever. I'm not. But that's just my feeling towards it. I feel like with the EDM stuff, it's more about like the show itself versus like them actually playing it. Like for me, if they play like one or two songs live, like themselves, man, it's like, am I really gonna know the difference? Am I not gonna enjoy it as much? I mean, I don't think so. But like I said, that's just me. I'm also not that big of like. I just thought it was interesting. Oh, dude, the work. I was talking about like if if it matters if you're like at a festival, and if the artist wasn't actually like if most of their music that they were playing were pre-recorded versus like doing stuff live. And I was mainly talking about like EDM type of like DJs and stuff like that. Cause I know even like vocal artists do that too, but I feel like their stuff is really understandable because, bro, their those vocal cords like won't survive if they would always be going like if they wouldn't lip sync. But I think what was the last thing I did? The last thing I did was I went to go watch Cascade. That's the last thing I think I did music wise. It was fun. I enjoyed it. Oh no, it wasn't like a specific artist. It was just in general. Yo, what up, time? What up? What up? Do y'all have a lot of stuff to pack? Well, I'm happy that y'all were able to find a house that fast. Did you check if it's haunted? So that's a lot of thing that people don't check if it's haunted. Oh no, I don't. I'm not a professional streamer. I feel like being a professional of anything, you gotta get paid for. I'm not getting paid for this. When I'm doing this for free, yeah, this is not a profession, you know. My wife likes ghosts. Oh, does she? I like demons. I want a demon to like what's it called? Come hang out with me. Cause I need friends. I feel like ghosts, you can't really interact with ghosts that much. I mean, they'll just move stuff, you know? I think. No, never mind. I'm not looking forward to having to reset up my PC and shit. Why are the toilets not that great or something? Are you gonna switch out the toilets? That's what that's what my friend that's what my friend did that just recently bought a house. He switched out the toilets because he's like, yeah, I'm not gonna sit on the toilet that someone else has sat on. I was like, what the fuck? I thought it was pretty funny. Doing what for free? Streaming for free? Cause I don't have any sponsors or, I don't have enough subs to make this a profession. Oh, I never said the painting was for free. I said, being a streamer, that's not, I just said that's not I'm not a professional streamer. No, yeah. I said I'm doing streaming for free. Because I'm not getting paid for it. Yeah. I mean, and also like even even as an artist too, like even if you get sponsored as an artist, that usually doesn't mean shit too. Cause like I know people like I have artist friends that are sponsored by companies, but it's like art like companies for like art stuff. They're not gonna be paying like that crazy amount either. Like I used to know someone that was sponsored by Red Bull, but yeah, he told me they would fly him out to places and stuff like that, and like different shit, but they would also not pay him that crazy amount. But I mean, it's still pretty cool to be sponsored by Red Bull though. I honestly thought it was kind of random. I was like, what the fuck? Like Red Bull sponsors artists. He's like, yeah. He's like, there's some. He's like, yeah, they sponsor quite a bit of different like things. Oh, that's cool. But yeah, I know some streamers that make a living out of streaming, but I mean, yeah, that's why I said I'm not a professional streamer when he asked. Yeah, but they've been doing it for years. Like fuck, I just do this to have company while I paint. Because if it's like it's between this or just painting by myself type of thing, which I used to do, which is almost the same shit, you know. But yeah, my real income from art is gonna be coming from doing events and then murals and shit like that. But yeah, I'm not too worried about it. I know what I gotta do, type of thing. Ew. But yeah, I feel like the biggest thing you gotta do if you wanna do streaming professionally is you gotta be entertaining. That's the biggest aspect of it, right? 'Cause people wanna be entertained. I can't do that. Yeah, I could just see. The only thing I can do is just be me. I tried to fake it in the beginning when I was streaming. It was too much of a hassle. Felt like it was like faking a relationship. But you know what I'm saying? Like it's like like how do you say? Like I feel like I'm not to the level of entertaining like in entertainment where it wants people like to to make people to come back, you know? Like for the most part, like I think the people that come back to my stream, it's like no correction, the retention, that's what I was trying to think. Like the retention, especially with like when it comes to like art streams, are just very low. Like I was talking to some, like I said, like I know someone that does this. Like, well, I know several people, but one of the bigger name people that I know that does this full time, like he was telling me, like kind of the things that I would need to do, and I'm like, bro, that's like I don't know if I could do it, because he's like, like not only like I would have to like clip form, but like be more be more engaging to like be more interactive or have more interactive things on my stream and like all this different shit. But I'm like, yeah, I'll just try to stick with doing my art events, pop up events, and shit like that for right now. And the people that want to support me throughout, throughout it, that's cool. If not, it's no big deal. Oh no, 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 yeah, no worries. You know what I'm saying? Like, and also like I think my personality is just like not everybody. Like my personality is like only a few people. Like I feel like enjoy my personality. I think a lot of people are like very offensive of my personality. Offended by, but like I had someone ban me, like unfollow me and ban me because they said that I was a bully. I was like, what the fuck? The only bully in here is the guy named By Gray. Yeah, whole By Gray. Dude, that's actually pretty good. Like that's such a good name, cause gray is like in between white and black. So I understand why he picked the name By Gray, cause gray dips its foot in both white and black. It's actually a good name. All right, let me start doing the background now. Bro, I still don't know how the hell my dog knows that there's like like when people walk their dog past our house. I don't know how the hell he knows that there's a dog passing by. Cause he can't. He doesn't like the only window to my front yard is in this room, so he doesn't see anything. But man, he must have some a strong nose or something. It's pretty impressive. Like he was like actually barking last night for because there's a because we have a so my house is haunted, and so like whenever a spirit or ghost, whatever you want to call it, comes out and like haunts the house, my dog starts barking and stuff like that. I don't really mind it. I'm so used to it. I don't really mind it too much. The only thing that happens is like stuff starts to move and shit like that. And I want to say from time to time I do get possessed, but like it's not that big of a deal. Like I have 827 gallons tote filled so far in my. Damn. It's a lot. Oh, that was something else. I thought it was something else. Hey, that was fast. Or maybe I wasn't paying attention, but dang, that seemed like it was roofing. Actually, I haven't ate all day. I didn't get some food in a bit. What time is it? It's only 6, so I don't know. I got like a good another hour in me. I'll probably get to lose quite a bit of weight these next couple of weeks. Whenever I'm stressed, like not stressed, but like When I have like a lot of anxiety, I don't eat much. What the fuck? Dude, this kid is gonna get run over. There's a kid that's like running around with his dirt bike, like slow. And then I'm like, bro, man, on the street, and I'm like, dude, your ass is gonna get run over if a car doesn't see you making that turn. Then the parents are gonna be crying and stuff like that. They're like, oh no. And they're like, well, you shouldn't let your kid fucking just drive around with a dirt bike. That corner that I live off of, dude, people take that corner like wide. I'm also trying to find a sugar mama too during this time. Hopefully I'll find one. I might have to switch this up a bit. Dude, this is what, like, early on when I was like in high school, this is the reason why I wanted to be a DJ. Because I always loved when they used to scratch on the record like this. Not much DJ do this anymore, but I love this. Hey. Yo, what's up, Slaz? What is good, man? It's been a while since I've seen you. You know, I'm trying to just survive. Survive another day, you know? How you doing? That dude's fucking going crazy on this. Damn. Hell yeah. But I remember it took me so long to figure out how to scratch. I honestly thought it was so easy. I thought you just fucking put the music on and then just start scratching, and I was like, oh yeah, it's not just like that. Like I didn't realize you have to actually match the tempo and all this different shit. I had a friend that was an actual DJ that taught me, but I was only an actual DJ for like a year, but I wasn't good at it. Hey, what's up, dinosaur? I'm doing alright, man. Yeah, I just wasn't like. I realized I was more of a listener versus me actually doing it. 'Cause, like, my friend would take me to like gigs where whenever he DJ, he would take me so I could learn from him. And then like whenever it started to slow down, I would take over so I could get some reps in. And then this is like, nah, I just like I actually just like more listening versus. But it gave me some respect to like all that stuff though. How you doing, dinosaur? Dude, it's so funny. I was playing this game, this game last night, and it was like it was getting to me again. Like a single mistake causes you to lose, like causes you to lose. But yeah, man, I would say I was a lot of different things throughout the years. I was a DJ. I would do. I was a photographer for a bit. Yeah, I'm doing all right. Just saving away from my corporate overlords. DJ. What the hell? Hold on. Oh shit. My bad. I had to check what the hell happened. There were like cars stopping in front of my house. I was like, what the? I was like, did something happen? Yeah, I gotta sign some paperwork for my reason for me quitting resignation. I just received it this morning. they also have me sign like something that says that I'm not gonna leak whatever stuff, information that I know. I'm like, I'm not signing that shit. Nah. I gotta sign it. If not, then I gotta give me the money that I have. Just imagine though, if I just start leaking. But I mean, I don't even know that much stuff to be leaking. Just besides, nah, I was gonna say something. What I need to do is I need to start going to the mall early in the morning because that's when old people start walking. So I can try to find some sugar mamas. That's what I gotta do. Just imagine if I find one. She'll be like, she's gonna be, she's probably gonna get, nah, I don't think the pretzel places open up that early. Hey, hey. I did get signed up for at least I have for sure an event next week, so that's a good sign. That was a good thing for today. That was one of my goals for today is getting a pop up event. Signing up for a pop up. I signed up for several others. I just didn't want to do too much because I know they're not a big fan of if you cancel like for one of them or something. I didn't want to go too crazy and overbook, but I did sign up for like two others for this month. I'm really wanting one for this week, but I don't know if they're gonna have enough room or they're gonna have spots for me, just because it's kind of somewhat last minute. Well, I'm hoping they do. Open. Hey. Yo, what up, Phil? How's it going? Appreciate the sub, man. Much appreciated. What is good? I haven't heard from you in a while. You know, that's a now I'm actually I could actually really say I'm just trying to survive now. Trying to survive another day. Oh yeah, no worries. Yeah, I forgot your time zone's like I think you're way farther ahead from me. My bad, I forgot. Hope you're doing well. How's life been treating you, man? Any updates? Got my holidays right now, so I'm doing. Oh, nice. Are you doing anything? Or are you just chilling? Well, if you don't mind me asking, what holidays is it for y'all? Day trips mostly. That's good. It's good to do like do little trips like that because like a lot of times when you do like big ass trips, sometimes you get more tired than anything else out of it. So doing like small trips like that, is much helpful. Say hello. Close my eyes. It's not really a holiday, I guess more paid to harm. Oh, okay. Man, this dude's fucking killing it. Well, whatever it is, it's always good to take some time off from working and stuff. Let your brain recover. From all the shenanigans that you got to deal with from work. Yeah, stay woke. Hey. Well, I'm doing I'm doing art full time now, so that's why I really appreciate your sub. Not that I never did, but I appreciate it even more now. Yo, shut your mouth. Alright, I might have to switch up the. Oh, actually, you know what? Money editing. With you, baby. Alright, I'm gonna end up switching what I want to do with the background. There was something I wanted to do, but I don't want to deal with it too much. So yeah, you came on the perfect time, or perfect day. Be with me. Yeah. I don't know how far I'm in it, but I'm about to get the. I'm at the part of the game where like I can unlock the grabbing to the wall thing. That thing. I don't know what you call it. So I don't know how far that is, but oh well, I guess I played like 5 hours of the game. I guess if that says anything, but I'm enjoying it for the most part. There you go. Play some music. Have you played any Silk Song? Are you thinking of doing it or not really? I might play some later when I come back from when I come back from eating. Planning to, but been busy trying to get finished. Trying to get finished. Abiotic Factor. Oh, I don't even know what that game is. I'm gonna look this up. What's this game about? Oh, interesting. It's like a co-op game, right? That seems fun. Do you play with others or do you just play solo? Oh, yeah. Oh, nice. Yeah, I like co-op games. Well, I like co-op games with like people that don't just disappear after a while. That's usually my issue with the games like that. Is like I have someone that I play with, but then they get too busy and then we never play again. So I never get to finish the game. like I haven't been able to finish Split Fiction because the person I was playing with like literally just disappeared. No, the guy out there. It's a base building survival and a okay, yeah, I gotcha. Like I had a buddy, like someone that I know that mentioned, hey, look, the new what did he say? The new I forget what the game was called. Borderlands. He's like, oh, the new Borderlands is coming out, and I was like, nope, I'm not gonna. I was like, I'm not gonna get it. So I told him, I was like, dude, you told me to get the third one, and then we only played it one time, and then you never played it again. So I was like, yeah, I'm not gonna get the. I really hope the new Borderlands is great, but I won't buy it until I see positive stuff about it. I honestly wasn't that big of a fan of it. It was just, man, I felt like I was gonna get a seizure after playing that game. I feel yeah, I'm usually in the same boat. I want to finish the game, but the friend I play with just never showed. Yeah, that's why. Honestly, that's why I just stick with solo games. I just stick with usually the solo games. Cause I'm big into like, man, I'm like how I'm big into completing. Like I can't not finish a game. Like it drives me crazy. Like that I haven't finished a game. But yeah, I mean it is what it is. Three was, yeah, I had a really fun metal butt start and end was kind of shit. Yeah. Like unless it comes out on Game Pass, that's the only way I would get it. If it comes on like Game Pass, then I'll probably like might get it. Well, that's a might. Because like I said, I'm not like I wasn't like oh shit I was that impressed with it.